Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our Warptorio playthrough. So, we ended with being about halfway towards our blue science packs. We set up all the red circuit stuff, but we still need the copper cables and circuits to go in. And then I'm going to need to automate engines as well. And Master 8, as you just mentioned, we are going to need probably more red circuits than what I just need for blue science, because red circuits get used in other stuff, like modules, for example. So we're going to want extra circuits. We are, I think, completely underground, right? Yep. The biters have taken over. So we have 30 minutes to work on all this before we warp to a new planet and can gather some new resources. I think, let's see. I think I'll have enough space over here. The problem is, I did this kind of backwards. Maybe I should move my power. Because my red circuit stuff is here, which means I need the circuits and copper cable right here. Which just needs iron and copper cable. Now wait, we need more. Yeah, hold on. This is not... So what we want to do for Helmod, the way that you approach this, is we want this to also provide the copper cable that red circuits need. So you can shift or control, I guess, control click on it. And that doesn't actually do what I thought. There we go. You control click on the output. So you show all the outputs, and then that says, hey, we also want to provide copper cable to the other linked recipes. So we're going to need 5 copper cable makers and a full half of a red belt for copper cable. And I think I do want to build that over here. So what I'm going to do is tear this stuff down. And then we'll move all of these. 1, 2, I guess I don't need to count because I'll just place all of them. We'll move these down beneath this stuff. Let's see. So we'll go down this way. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Hook those up to Steam, and that should work. And let's check on our coal. Looks like we still have plenty. Okay, so that's good. And now I have some space to make all this assembler stuff. So for circuits and cable, I might just be able to go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we can maybe put cable like that. Those will long insert. Like so. To do green circuits. I need a lot more of these. And then, so let's see. How many of these make 9? So these 3 specifically only go to green circuits. These 2 create the 6 per second that the red circuits need. Yeah. Okay. And then these guys also need iron plates, which is a bit inconvenient. But then that'll get placed onto this belt. Let's just make sure we do that on the right side, top side. These will be on the close side. And then that is the other input belt, which is this one. So we'll have to reverse the direction. I guess I could just hit the R button, couldn't I? Okay. So there we go. That'll be the inputs that I need. And then let's see. These guys need iron plates as well. And then these all need copper. So we'll have an underground belt. Like so. And you need to insert down into the right. Okay, so those are all attached. Power up all of this. And then this belt will need to be... It's kind of annoying. I guess I could do that. So this belt will need to be combo. And it'll need to be red. No, I guess 7.5 is exactly what I need in terms of copper. So that'll give the red circuits what they need. And that checks these two off the list. And then I need 14 making engines, which is pretty ridiculous. So 7, 3 ingredients, 1 out gradient, also known as an output. And sides of the belt don't really matter. They're all low inputs. So we'll just do that, and then we'll output on the far right side, like that. And then this one will be an underground to handle power poles. Wait, I did this wrong. There we go. That's better. Okay, so they're all grabbing... Wait, no, I did this wrong. Shoot. What am I doing? Oh, this went one tile too far. That's what was going on. Okay, so that one is a short inserter. These are long inserters. There we go. That's better. Okay, and then so we just use the left 3 lanes for all of our ingredients. Copy that, copy that, copy the top half. And there we go. Okay, and then we're gonna need 2 pipe makers, 1 gear maker, and then the rest is iron. Now, as of right now, I don't have a setup to bring iron upstairs. How easy would that be? Well, I could split that and just have it get sent up, so that wouldn't be too hard. And then I could run the belt along here. It could be a red belt with half iron, half copper. So that's not a bad idea. But either way, the iron will run that way. And are the inputs on these all pretty low? Yeah, they are. So then we'll output gears and pipes on the close side. Guess this will be a lot simpler if we actually output onto this belt, because then it just keeps going. And then the iron, and this can still be a combo iron and copper belt. That'll just keep flowing up alongside, because we already decided this needs to be iron and copper. So that'll fix that. Then the engines will be on the right side here, and they need to go up here above all this. Oh crap. We need to get engines all the way over there. I guess we already decided these are only on one side of the belt, so engines can be on the other side of the belt. So engines will need to be on the top going left, which is the right. Oh, crap. Which is the right side. Which is exactly the opposite side they'll be on. Okay, so top going left. Be this way. Okay, that should do it. So then they'll get dumped on that. And then we've got red circuits and engines on this belt, which means it just needs to continue straight, and then the, whatever that's called, sulfur, can be on that side. Okay, and that's all we need. And then we will output. We forgot about outputting our blue science. So we will output onto this belt, onto that side. And then I will need undergrounds here and here to make sure we power everything up. And I think we just need to feed it the ingredients. And that'll do it. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Put all those to the right recipe. I'm going to craft some more inserters while I'm thinking about it. Grab some more iron plates while I'm thinking about it. And we also want... Let's see, how do we do this? I'm not actually sure. Given how everything's set up, we want... Guess we can put a splitter... Well, let's see. We can put a splitter there. And there. At least for now, I don't need the extra belts. And then that will go upstairs. I have to move this. Which is fine. I want to get rid of all this iron anyway. Blah. So much iron that I still have to get rid of. Okay. Oh, that didn't fix the problem. I just got in the way of myself. Go away, go away. Okay. So then this comes down. Apparently I'm out of undergrounds. Goes upstairs. On the right. Copper's on the right. Okay, so then copper and iron. And then we're going to mix belts. And with these forces combined, we can accomplish anything. Underground, up, over. And that's this belt. Now steel, we do need 1 steel per second. I keep forgetting about that. So probably easiest to just make a few furnaces alongside the iron thing. How many do we need though? We're gonna have to look at Helmod for that. We actually need 8, which is more than I thought it would be. So 8 furnaces. Let's see, if we space them out a little bit, there's 6 and there's 2. And we'll just put it on a belt right here. Wait, those need to be grabbing iron. More belts, more belts. Okay, and there's steel. Okay, I'm gonna have to feed these coal, which conveniently we have right here. Problem is gonna be power. Dang. Maybe I can do this a little better if I just stretch out the full distance. And I use long inserters, because we can do that. So something like that. And then this one will be up here. That one gets fed, that one gets fed. This one gets fed from there, but that drops up. Okay, I think that actually works. And then you guys need... Well, the problem is those with coal. So maybe I can just make this go up 2 more. Ooh, that's cutting it close. So he can insert up. He inserts there. So that handles all the coal. And then we need 1 more pack of 4 on the iron. And then, let's see, this keeps going this way. Okay, let's do that. So that'll have space to wiggle over. And that's the steel. Okay. Does this work? Let's find out. I think I missed something, but who knows. So now what we want to do is unload some of the iron and copper. So we'll just do that for now. Doesn't need to be perfect. And we'll see if that works. And then, okay, that should, I think that's everything, actually. Probably forgot something. I usually do. And why is this stopped? Did we just disconnect? Yeah, that's just not connected because it's too far. So we do another underground guy, and there's our sulfur. Okay. Bingo. This might be blue science. This might be, it might be. Alright, we need more iron for all of this stuff. But we should have a bit more of it now. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, let me go grab some more iron. Oops. There we go. Oh, can't grab 2 things at once, can I? You take half of that. And bullets. I have a lot of bullets. But I could always use some more. I keep distributing the iron ore. Oh my gosh, there's even more iron right there. I do need some more coal. Coal. Give. Bam. Okay. Because how much coal do all of these use together? I forget. It's like a couple per second. That doesn't really tell me anything, does it? It is 48, though. 48 times 90. 48 times 90 divided by 90. No, divided by 4,000. 1.08 coal per second is what that uses. So that'll last me an hour of constant smelting. Alright, how are we doing? Blue science yet? Looks like we're getting engines. Don't see any red circuits yet. That's a bit of a problem. Oh. I never connected this. Okay. That's easy. Done. Connected. Woohoo! Okay. So then that comes through. We are going to need some iron too, so this is going to steal all my iron for a little bit until the gears and pipes back up. And the steel, same story. Let's see. Yeah, why is the steel? Okay. Yeah, it's just going to take a second. Let me go grab. It'll help things go a little faster if I just grab some steel. Or, I mean, iron myself. So we'll just... Oh, wait, that's the one that needs iron in it. in fact. So if I just saturate all these buildings with a full stack, that will help speed things along. We'll even start those out. Hey, red circuits! Woohoo! They're going. And blue science, the first one is about to start. Drum roll, please. Yoink. And... oh, you need 3. There it is. Blue science. Chemical science. And then chemical science comes out of here. And we'll go into a chest. For now. And I'll just manually carry that downstairs. So there we go. Blue science complete. Now, we have to think about our next research, because we have blue science. So, warp combinators. Readout of platform information, such as timers and warp status. Interesting. I don't think that's the first thing we should do. Shooting speed. Oh, this is just military. I should probably do these anyway. I think this is the first one we actually want, because it saves us oil. And I don't think I need those blue belts or anything. Don't need substations, though that will help eventually. Pocket dimensions, nice, but I don't need it. The size of the boiler floor is going to be good, and the factory floor is going to be good, and the harvester floor, all of those. And technically the warp platform up top. Productivity is expensive, so we're not going to do those for a while. Stack size, not that important. Electric furnaces, not that important. Eventually I'll need them. What else? Maybe logistics bots aren't a crazy thing to start working on. When do have I already researched bots? Logistic robots. Okay, so we do need electric engines for these. And flying robot frames are steel battery, electronic circuit, and electric engine. Electric engines are circuits and engines and lubricant. Okay. Yeah, definitely the biggest headache so far, but I feel like it's only going to get worse. Once we have logistics bots, this is going to help a lot, because then we don't have to do belt spaghetti everywhere. And that's even more important in this playthrough than in most of my playthroughs. So... stone bricks. What am I doing with all these stone bricks? I don't really remember if I had a purpose for them. Was it concrete? Maybe. We are going to need some concrete, so I could set that up. I don't think that's what I intended, but we'll go for it. Requester chest for yellow science. Yeah, that would be definitely necessary once we start using bots. Okay, so the problem here is water, but I have some over there. Problem is, yeah, okay, we'll hook it up to this one. Oh, advanced fluid handling, how I love you. Makes things so simple. Okay, and then we grab bricks from you, and then I'll just bring up a little chest full of iron ore. You don't need very much, just 1 for every 10. So that right there is enough for quite a lot of concrete. Oh, wrong chest. There we go. Concrete's running. We got 12 blue packs, and we're stopped. Why are we stopped? You're stopped due to copper. Oh. I must have done something here. Oh, that's just empty. Okay, we just need to fill this up with more copper plates. That one I need to remove, and that one. They're not helping. In fact, a lot of these aren't helping. I really need a better setup. Once I get the harvester floor size upgrade, and we have a little bit more space up there, I can set up a, like, fill up the chest when we're low on, or when we have too much iron, empty the chest when we're low on iron. I can do that with splitters and all that. I just don't quite have enough squares. Even just another, like, 2 squares will get me enough space for that. So, we'll have to wait on that research a minute. For now, I'm just gonna delete those and do this. Help myself out a little bit. Okay. There we go. And we'll feed all this again, just to really get everything backed up as much as it can be. Because engines backing up is going to take a while, right? They're going to back up all the way. You can see they've already backed up quite a bit, but they have to go a lot further. So that's going to use up a lot of iron, which is fine. How much is one engine total? Total iron here? 9. 9 iron to 1 engine, so that's a lot. Alright, let me grab some more. Don't walk into the stairs. Grab some more copper here. And let's see. Do some more nanobots. And I'm just going to feed copper directly. Speed that up a little bit. Oh yeah, and coal. We need how much? Half of a coal per plastic and 2 plastic per circuit. So each circuit is 1 coal. I should put some more coal up there. How's it going, Dave? Welcome on in. I'm doing well. How are you? It's a good Saturday so far. We're just about to warp. We got blue science running. Things are good. We've got our first 12 packs. It's a little slow other than that. Trying to hand feed some stuff to speed things along. I also have a lot of wood in my inventory. That's definitely wasting space. Let's do an Ooh, I almost walked into the stairs. Let's do an inventory cleanup here. So, bricks, I don't need a lot of. I don't use those power poles anymore. I should make some medium poles. I don't use those pipes anymore. I don't use that many chests anymore. Not the square 1 sizes. I should make some more steel. Don't need all this stone in my inventory. I don't need wood in my inventory. Like at all, right? FNEI. I hit the warp button instead of FNEI one time. That was not a good idea. Okay, so yeah, I only need it for shotguns, which I'm not going to craft very often. So I don't need wood in my inventory at all. Definitely don't need copper wire. And oh, I have 4 extra steam engines that I forgot to place. I don't need burner mining drills. Okay. So let me grab some more iron. keep feeding some of the smelters here. But I do need some iron here. And we're going to keep some steel running. I have plenty of bullets, I think. At least for the current time. How much is that? 6.1 thousand. Compared to 100 turrets, that's only 60 per turret. Maybe I want more than that, but I'll wait until I'm mining again. Okay, so I want to handcraft some more drills. We'll do 10 more. And then let me get the steam engines placed. Well, do I have a... What's the ratio here? I've got 10 of those, so I should have 20. Are there 14 down here? No, there's not. I just somehow didn't place enough. We need 4 more. Okay. That's better. So in total, with 10 of these, I have enough for 18 megawatts of power. Good. Good, good, good. Fill up the coal as much as I can. I don't have enough inventory space to do that very quickly. Here we go. Warp time. Okay, I've got 6 extractors. I've got all the underground stuff I might need. Let me make some more belts in case I need some belts. I will put some quick access plates here. Take a few stacks of each. All my bullets and turrets. Probably some more inserters. Oh yeah, I still have a lot of copper right here as well. And some gears. Yeah, the pre-warping sound is nice and stressful. Just like you like it. Alright, get rid of the plastic. Now, what? Why? I messed something up here. Why are these not grabbing from the right? Oh. Crap. Okay, slow down. Hold on. So I put the undergrounds exactly in the place where they're not going to work. So I have to change these to grab from the side along with these two. So this whole bottom part wasn't getting sulfur, which I just fixed. Top part looks good. We do have 92 blue science, which is enough to finish. So I will walk downstairs. I'll speed up time a little bit here. Walk downstairs, feed that into the lab so we can do advanced oil processing, and then we'll go start setting up our mining. So downstairs, feed. I'll just have a chest here. Yeah, that outputs, and drop that in. Okay. On to establishing on the planet. What kind of planet? There's water all around. Oh, wonderful. I can't do any mining. Also, am I going to die if I walk out that one? There's probably biters. Although there seems to be some weird glitch where the biters disappear from the platform top. Like, there's one apparently that survived. But there should be dozens, or hundreds even. Yeah, okay, so not much to do here. I will set up water. And let me double check. Let's see, radar. Did I take the radar? Oh, I did. Just to make sure there's no resources, but I'm pretty sure on this planet there's no resources whatsoever. No oils, no ores. So... do I even have one? I think I forgot it on the last planet. Alright. Now the sad part is you can't hold these because it doubles them up like that, which is understandable because that's default Factorio logic, but not necessary. Okay, so water's good to go. So we've got a full hour to do some more research, which is cool, I guess. Now, why am I not getting any more red circuits exactly? None of the iron is making it far enough. Huh. So I do need 12 a second, so maybe that's the problem. So this needs to be a red belt, actually. I should get an upgrade planner for that. I'm tired of manually doing belts. Upgrade the yellow to the red. Yellow, red. Okay. So then upgrade that. This one, this. Oh, I guess I don't need to upgrade it past that point. Just up to that point. Okay. And then I need to unload iron better here. Probably could use a few fast inserters. That's not a bad idea. I should make more of those. What's their speed difference? 302 versus 864. Yeah, it's more than twice as fast. And then we'll fill those up. Okay. So there we go. Those two alone can be much faster. In fact, that should fill the whole belt. Okay, and I need to keep emptying. You know what I could do? Let's get smart. There's not quite enough space here. We'll do this. Of course there's not enough ingredients. Of course there's not enough ingredients. Okay, you need to merge with you. Interestingly, that would be simpler for me to do. And then we have a red splitter here. There we go. Okay, so now I can just ferry iron ore to there. Let's try to move some more. More ore. Simplify things a bit. Okay. That'll save me some time. Should have done that a long time ago. All right, and then some more. There we go. That's it, finally. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do this before. Oh, I do need some more inserters, though. So, I'll just hook those up, and then that way we won't have iron ore just chilling anymore. An ore buffer. Now that's an idea. I need a little bit more space for that. I guess I could have the belt go up and around, and that could be the ore buffer. I would need two belts. I plan on making the, what's it called? The plate buffer, though. So, we'll do a plate buffer once the harvester platform's a little bigger. Or, sorry, this harvester is, the harvester floor is a little bigger. Okay. Grab all the steel. And we've got just a little bit of mixed iron into these, so let me get that out. Get rid of it. Let's see how much blue science we... Oh, and we need to switch these over, don't we? Okay. So now we get heavy, light, and petrol. Yeah, let's keep going with the tri-loader while we wait. Okay, so this recipe requires a little bit of a shift here. This is where advanced fluid handling really shines for those of you that have never played with it. You don't have to space out distilleries anymore. Or sorry, these are called refineries. Nullius had these same buildings as distilleries, so you don't have to space them out because these connect directly, and you don't also have to do the underground from each of them and then have the pipes out here. So that makes it much simpler, and then you can just use these T-junctions to like hook up that petroleum to other places. So that's very nice. You also, let's see, I will need top-up valves. I have no iron. Top-up valves are great because they let you essentially prioritize without needing to use pumps and tanks and circuit conditions, which is nice. So we can always make sure the cracking of light oil takes priority over the petroleum gas. So we'll do that. I do need probably a couple more chem plants. Looks like I already have a couple more. So in this realm, we needed 2 making solid fuel out of the heavy oil. Now, I should also make lubricant, just kind of as a future proofing. So maybe I'll fill a tank of heavy oil, and then I'll overflow that into making solid fuel. So we'll have a tank of heavy oil up here. And then we'll make solid fuel from the extra. So overflow, where did all the pipes go? Top up, overflow. There's also a check valve, which only allows flow in one direction. I don't use those as often, but they can be helpful. Okay. Actually, I think I like top up first and then overflow. Kind of like an input versus an output thing. So overflow at 90% means when this tank is finally 90% full, then it'll start flowing out to here. What will I need solid fuel for? Just more fuel for the boilers and all the steel furnaces and stuff. I can just mix it in freely. Each solid fuel is worth 3 coal, so it's not nothing. And you have to use up the heavy oil somehow. So you either turn it into lubricant or... I'm trying to remember what all the uses are for it. Oh, you can crack heavy oil into light oil. Oh, I'm so used to mod packs. I forgot you could crack heavy oil into light oil. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I will want heavy oil for lubricant though, so I'll leave that, but then I'll turn this into heavy oil cracking. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. And I can deal with 20 per second, which is more than I'll be making, at least for a while. And then I need to deal with 20 light oil per second. Okay, I'm gonna move these a little bit. So here, I'm gonna move all that for a second. So light oil cracking can only do 15 per second. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, space this out a little bit, because we're gonna need 2 of these. So let's see. I'm trying to remember how to do all this. So we want these to be connected. I might need to space this out a bit. We want these to have a light oil connection. And that can connect this way. However, I actually need this to always get used first. So that means the light oil connection here is going to top up to, say, 50%, this one. So then what that means is this will only, the light oil from the refineries will only ever fill this pipe up to 50% capacity, so that will always use the heavy oil first. That means it'll never back up. And that's exactly what we want. And then the heavy oil, we can just connect like so around the edge. Water I'll deal with in a second again. So that's heavy oil dealt with, light oil dealt with. And then the petroleum, same concept. We need some sort of top up from this. So we always use the petroleum from cracking first. So I'll do the same thing. Top up to 50. Connect these. And then this one will input the petroleum. And then we also need a petroleum out. Guess right here. Doesn't reach quite far enough, so that'll go this way. Then wiggle over. Okay. So now water is the final thing I need to hook up. And water's right here. So water can just flow straight along that. Pipe, input to there. Oh, and then this actually needs to squiggle up here. Advanced fluid handling is so nice. Okay, and then we power these guys up. Make sure we're connected to power. Alright, and I didn't actually hook up the water though. So the water's coming this way. There we go. Okay. So now we should be good to go with the advanced cracking. And the heavy oil is going to be stocking up for a while because I'm going to need lubricant, but that's fine. Oh, and I need to hook up the water right here. I forgot about that. So we'll do a little T. Connect that with the pipe. Ta-da! And I'll make some more pipes. Regular pipes, that is. And restock my advanced underground pipes. I do still need some more iron for those, but I'm going to wait on that. I have plenty for a long time. Okay. So I've got another 130 blue science. Probably want the floor upgrades first and foremost. Looks like there's still a tiny bit of blue science left. So what floor do I want to upgrade? That one's only 120, but that's the above ground platform. Boiler floor is 150. Factory floor is 220. Harvester is 250. I do think I want to do factory floor first. We'll catch up with it. And I need to move the iron over to these. Yeah, this advanced fluid handling is, I'd say it's in normal Factorio, it's more just a quality of life because it just saves you from having to use as much. I mean, it's somewhere between quality. I call it a content mod technically because it does change. Like you can build denser setups that are technically more efficient in terms of power and all that, more beacons, yada yada. But in a game like this, where the space that you're using is at a premium, it's maybe even more than just a content mod. It's actually going to make the game easier. For sure. But I'm okay with that. It still doesn't really feel like it's like cheating. Unless you're a real hardcore player, I guess. Alright, let's keep the coal flowing. We also need coal down here. And I should configure this so I only have one coal chest rather than two. Let's see, how do I do that? If coal is here, then we want it to go there. And there. Is that gonna be fast enough? 2 coal. Yeah, that one's only feeding the furnaces, I think, so that's fine. Okay, let's grab some more stone and coal to keep all that running. One more stone. It's mostly all I need stone for anyway, so I don't mind if I use up most of it. Alright. Heck. Let's throw even more down here. Alright, and then coal. Same story, let's grab more. What's the coal usage again? I'm trying to remember. Per pack. Oh, it's a lot less. It's 2.64. Half as much as stone. So that should be fine. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of iron down here. I totally forgot about all that. Okay. I'm fine on iron. I am fine on iron. I can definitely finish out the advanced handling. I can get more bullets. Let me just grab a whole nother 5,500 for bullets. Okay. Let me grab some more for steel. And start putting some extra plates in here. This will just be a good thing to kind of have a little bit of everything for when I need to grab resources. Yeah, flaming. I guess I'm still not exactly sure how quickly flamethrowers use ammo. So 100 oil gives me 1 flamethrower ammo. That lasts for how long? It says 100 is the magazine size. And these shoot how quickly? 3 per second. So that means 1... So Master 8, sometimes it's helpful if you make more complete sentences. Like when you say yes, that is, you know, because of the delay, I don't really know what sentence that I said you're responding to when you say that is. Like what is what? So nouns and direct objects help a lot. It's okay. I do the same thing when I watch streamers, and I realize, like, oh, it's actually really helpful if you give a little bit more context to what you're replying to, because by the time they read it, or by the time the delay figures itself out, they might have just said something else, and so it's hard to know exactly what you're responding to. Anyway, all that to say, it looks like flamethrower turrets would use 3 crude oil per second, if I'm reading all that correctly, because 1 ammo has 100 magazine size, and it uses 100 crude oil, and the flamethrower turrets use 3 per second. So 3 crude oil per second per turret is not too bad. I could have 4 turrets on the corners, and that would only use 12 oil per second at the most, if they're constantly shooting, which they won't be. And I was getting 100 oil per second, you know, from the last oil patch I found. So yeah, that's probably a good thing. Let's go ahead and research that. Flamethrower turrets use piped raw oil? What? Oh, sorry, you're so right. They use a liquid. Right. They don't use the ammo. The ammo is only for the handheld flamethrower. That's what you were talking about. That makes sense. Yeah, that's totally my bad. Again, I haven't played vanilla in probably like a year, 2 years. The last time I played vanilla, and this isn't technically vanilla either, but with all the regular vanilla recipes, was when nuclear reactors came out. So whenever nuclear was a thing, that was the last time I played with all these researches. So, yes. I don't know why that... I don't know if I'm hitting that or that keeps changing automatically. But that's the time tools setting to make it always daytime, and I don't mind nighttime, not that it really matters all that much, because I'm mostly underground anyway. And I figure I might as well grab some wood. It's free fuel. I mean, I'm not really that desperate, but I got nothing else going on. Might as well. Can power my base for a hot second on all this. The other question is, should I start powering my base on oil instead of fuel? For example, let's this is where Helmod can really shine. If I want to use crude oil as an ingredient, then I do it this way. So if I was going to use, for example, 100 crude oil, and I wanted to use all of it up to make solid fuel, we can do it this way. So that would be 8.5 solid fuel. What would change if we first cracked heavy oil? That would be 9.13 solid fuel, so that's actually more solid fuel. If we cracked the light oil instead, that would only be 4.88. So that's the most efficient amount of solid fuel you can make. And that means 100 crude oil turns into about 120 megajoules. So if we want to know like how much crude oil is equivalent to 1 coal, which is the question. Oop, I didn't mean to click that. Which is the question. Then we want to essentially have this output 1/3 of a solid fuel, because 1/3 of a solid fuel is exactly 1 coal. And to do that, we divide by 9.13. That'll get it down to 1 a second, and then divide by 3. And so there you go. The outflow is almost exactly 20 per minute, which is 1/3 per second. So that means 1 coal is equivalent to 3.66 crude oil. Now, if you also subtract this power cost, it's not a huge difference. But if we really wanted to be precise, we would need to basically multiply this by 4233 over 4,000, because that's the ratio of power that it takes extra. And now we're very close to exact amount. So like roughly 4 oil equals 1 coal if you're turning it into solid fuel. So a belt of coal would be equivalent to about 60 oil per second. So I think I'll stick with coal because I don't have to process it. And the other thing about coal is coal shows up right next to the spawn point almost every planet, whereas oil usually doesn't. So yeah, I'm with you, Master 8. I think oil is going to be a little bit harder to get. So I'll probably keep using coal for power. At least until I get solar or nuclear or whatever. All right, how are we doing on blue? We got another 258. Chef's kiss. Mwah, beautiful. And I think I'm going to probably call it a video somewhere around here. Maybe as soon as this research is done and we can see the extra space we get. Oh, that's why it wasn't continuing to research. It makes sense now. And let me handcraft some more inserters. I don't want a purple one, though. Don't make a purple. Where is it? Ah, can't grab it. There we go. Alright. You go a little faster. Okay, so once we finish this research, we'll see how much bigger our factory floor gets. And then we will call it an episode. And I'll keep streaming. Oh, why no copper here? What's going on? Probably easiest to just plop down copper in both of these. And then I actually kind of want to focus on Harvester Floor next, because I do want to make the priority system for plates. I don't want to have to keep dealing with manually moving plates around. So I think I will do that next, actually. Alright, factory floor's done, and we get... Is that another 6 squares on each corner? That's nice. And I don't think it changed any of the bridges. Also, the bridges are a big focus. So this would be a research I really, really want. It is going to take a lot of military science to get there, because I have to do all the turret upgrades first. And then 300 for low density structure, so 700 blue science. That's pretty expensive. So that'll be a little bit down the road. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it an episode here. We've got blue science going, another 30 minutes to figure some stuff out before we are back to the violence. And red circuits are stopped for reason being iron plates are low. So I'll just feed some more iron here for now. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.